Are we recording? What's up, guys? Welcome to Street Champs Podcast, Episode 2. Got the homie Santi.
And Daniel Ridgeway.
Yup. Santi, all capital.
With a B instead of an A.
Yeah.
Is that your name on all socials?
So on Instagram, it's Santi, so like SVNTI prod, like producer, PROD, no spaces. And bro, actually, like I'm really trying to get like the Santi, like just Santi SVNTI username, but there's this guy like in, I don't know, like somewhere in Europe, but he has that name, so
he's holding out.
yeah, he has like 300 followers, so I want to message him and be like, bro, let me buy that username. For right now, it's Santi Prod. So find me on Instagram, give me a follow, listen to my beats, and yeah.
Hell yeah. So you make beats?
I do make beats.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of beats do you make?
Honestly, I make everything. My main thing is like guitar beats. Like that's kind of like what I started making. Like you know, like Gunna, Little Baby type beats is like what I started making. Just because I've been playing guitar for like a pretty long time. So I would just record a guitar loop, put a beat over it, and call it good. But lately, I've been trying to expand, so I've been making like everything. Honestly, like I made a reggae beat recently, well, kind of recently. I've been making like a lot of like video game like style beats, like a bunch of rage beats, like Trippie Redd Play Ricardi type beats. A bunch of R&B beats. I really like R&B as well. So like just even like rock beats, I've been making like some shit like that. So. Just literally everything I've been trying to make.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. What's your favorite kind of beat to make?
I don't know, it's hard to say. Like, it could be guitar beats just because I really enjoy playing guitar. And so it's like kind of easy for me to just like lay down a guitar riff and then just put some shit on it. But recently I've been really getting into making like just different beats, like the video game beats, just like weird stuff is like what I'm really starting to enjoy. So
I saw you made something that was like punk rock more than like hip hop.
oh yeah. I put that on my story a couple days ago. I need to finish that actually because all I did was put some drums over it and I recorded a guitar loop because I remember that day I was listening to a lot of like emo music, like emo punk rock from like the 2000s because honestly before I started listening to hip hop I was listening to that type of music like emo punk rock type shit, and I was just like feeling that one day, so I was just listening to that and I was thinking like, you know, what if I just did this like guitar stuff and then I just put a trap beat over it. So that's kind of like what I did.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah,
dude, that works. Yeah
yeah. And honestly, like I really think like you could put a trap beat over anything and probably try to make it sound good because like trap is like the wave right now.
True.
Or it has been for like a while. So I don't know. I'm trying to like have a different sound. I don't want to make just like Gunna type beats that sound like everybody else's. I want to have like a distinctive sound.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But yeah.
Hell yeah. So where are you from? Where were you born?
I was born here, Pueblo, Colorado. Lived here my entire life. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What was your upbringing like? How was your childhood and stuff?
It was cool. So like I grew up like way out in the county, like in Avondale, which is like the really outskirts of like Pueblo. Like there's a bunch of like farms and shit around me, and that's just like where I always grew up. So yeah, nothing like too crazy ever happened there. Moved to Pueblo for a while, and
so when did you start playing guitar?
So guitar, I've been playing that for like 13, 14 years. I don't even remember at this point. I know it's been over 10 years for sure though. But
what kind of music were you playing when you first started playing?
So I actually started taking classical lessons first. And at first I kind of liked it, but after a while I was like, yo, this shit kind of sucks. Because like it's just not the type of music I really wanted to be playing. So for a while I actually took a break from guitar. And then from like the third or fourth year of me playing, like starting to play guitar, it's just been like on and off until like probably like 2 years ago, or actually when COVID hit, or like a little bit before COVID hit, then I started playing guitar like really seriously again, and then since then I've been playing like every single day.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
So were you were playing on a nylon string?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get into that at some point.
Yeah, like it's cool. It has a really cool sound. like that Spanish guitar sound. It's just kind of different because it's like a different size neck. It's a lot thicker, so it's like kind of hard to get used to.
Yeah, I
But-
tried one and like the neck is like curved even a little bit, right?
Yeah,
And
it
that
is.
was awkward. Like I tried to do a bar chord and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, you have to get used to it, but once you do, it's pretty cool.
So you said you grew up around a bunch of cows.
Yeah, pretty much. Like in my backyard, there was literally like a cow pasture.
Did you ever go cow tipping?
Nah.
Damn, bro. Missed opportunity,
He
man.
loves animals, bro.
I don't know. Maybe one day just go back to my parents' house, tip a couple cows. Nobody ever know.
Got to, man.
Allegedly.
That's. I feel like you got to do that.
What about you ever look for any shrooms under mud pies?
I've never done that actually.
No.
No.
You don't usually find them.
Is that where they grow?
It can, but like, the ones you usually buy wouldn't be from that. Like that's not a good way to
Consume drugs.
collect mushrooms. You're
No.
not going to get a lot.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. Yeah. What are drugs?
This advice is all fictional.
So, what was high school like?
High school was cool. Like I was just really cool with everybody. I just try to be friends with everybody. Honestly, I didn't really have like any enemies, but I never really like fit in with anybody, just because I was like part of like all these different groups. So I don't know. I was just like all over the place in high school. Maybe I was trying to find myself. I don't really know, but I don't know. That's kind of how I've always been my entire life. I've just been cool with everybody, but never belonged to a specific group. But I mean, I kind of like that, you know.
I feel like. What are you gonna say?
So how long have you been like messing with like DJing?
So DJing, I started doing that like probably like 2 years ago, and the way I started DJing was I was friends with this. So I was skating all the time, and I had made a bunch of friends like at the skate park, and one of the girls that was like at the skate park, shout out Miriam. She was from Texas.
Shout out Miriam.
Yeah, shout out Miriam. But
Miriam Mosby.
but she like would have parties at her crib all the time. So like after we'd be skating all day, we would just go back to her house and then just like party for a while. But her roommate Damien was a DJ, and he'd always just be in the corner. He never would say anything. He would just be in the corner DJing all the time. And I wouldn't even party because I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. I never seen a guy actually work like real turntables. So like every time I would go over there, I wouldn't really talk to anybody. I just like stand by him, just watch him DJ. I wouldn't even say anything. And then like probably like the second or third time, like I was just chilling with him. He was like, hey, you want to try? I was like, yeah, sure, fuck it. So like I tried it for a little bit. I kind of got the hang of it, but like vinyl's like really hard to DJ. But I don't know. I just kept playing around with it, and I was like, yo, like, can you actually just like teach me how to DJ? Because I actually like really like this. And he was like, yeah, bro. So like for a couple other times, I was just come over there and then, just like DJ with him. He like really taught me how to DJ. Then I bought my own equipment. I bought a controller. I was using that to DJ. And then now, like probably a couple months ago, I actually bought like actual like turntables that I hook up to my laptop, and I like started DJing with that. So I don't know. Shout out Damien though, for real, because he was the one that like taught me how to DJ. He's pretty much the one that like started my music career, honestly, because started DJing before I started producing. And,
Damn. Shout out Damien.
Yeah,
Shout out Damien.
Shout out Damien. Damien DJ Selects, follow my IG. But, yeah, shout out Damien.
Hell yeah.
How does like DJing skills translate to like producing? Does it help? Or?
It actually helps like a lot.
Yeah.
I'm actually really happy that I started DJing before I started producing, because when you're DJing, you really have to like understand like bars, like okay, so like this many bars goes into like a build up, this many bars goes into the drop, and then this many bars goes into like whatever, and then like you really start to like understand like the structure of like how songs are like actually made before, like I don't know, you understand them more than like the average person, I guess. So I'm really happy that I understood that, because like when I started producing, I was able to like go in and be like, okay, cool, so like 4 bars here for like the drop, or like for like when the beat hits, and then 4 bars here for like the hook or whatever, and that actually helps like a lot. Damn, I think
that's what's up.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. So like, you said you grew up in a small town. You've been DJing for a while. Who was some of your inspirations to like start making music other than Damien?
Um, so you mean like bigger artists or
Yeah,
just
like
like in general or
yeah, like bigger artists. Like, who did you look up to before you
um
started making music?
so like when I started making music, I don't know, cause like I've always listened to like so many different types of genres. Like I've listened to like punk rock, like emo music. I've been listening to like a bunch of EDM, a bunch of hip hop. Like my entire life, I just like listen to everything. So I have a bunch of different inspirations from just all over the place. Um, yeah. What was I gonna say? So like I guess like the first like kind of thing that I had with like music was well, so I've been playing guitar for a while, but then my homie Julian he asked me to be in a band. I was like, yeah, bro. So like I went over a couple times for band practice, but it just never really stuck, just because I was like always so busy. But we were wanting to make like punk music, like emo type music, and I don't know, that never really stuck. But it was just kind of cool to like kind of experience that a little bit. Um, but I mean, like when I started like producing, because I was like probably a year after that, I was really listening to like a lot of EDM more than anything. Like I really wanted to do EDM before I like decided, okay, I want to do hip hop. So probably my biggest inspirations would be like probably Getter, because I really like the trap like dubstep type genre more than anything. So like Getter, RL Grime, Troy Boy, he's like a big inspiration. I love his style. And then once I decided, okay, I want to do hip hop first because it's a little bit easier and it's probably like a little bit easier to like get into. I started to listen to like a lot more like the producers like Timbaland. He has a crazy bounce. Timbaland's definitely a huge inspiration. Um, Pierre Bourne, I love his style because he makes like the he always used like the different sounds, like the video game type sounds that nobody else was using before that. So
Hell yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
People born to do different stuff for sure.
yeah,
Is hip hop easier because it's like less layers and like, or just
yeah.
it's kind of more structured or
But yeah, it definitely has like a lot less layers, so that definitely makes it easier. For the structure, EDM is actually a lot more structured than hip hop,
Oh, is it?
surprisingly,
Oh.
because you can listen to a bunch of different hip hop or a bunch of different types of hip hop, and hip hop can be in the BPM range from like 120 all the way to like 200 or like 100 if you're speaking like in normal time instead of halftime. So it's like all over the place, and the structures could be kind of weird too, because like sometimes a hook could have like so many bars. Other times you could have a hook with like two more bars than that. Another time, two more bars than that. A verse could be like all over the place. So hip hop is actually not as structured as like EDM.
Damn, I wouldn't have guessed.
Because like when you listen to EDM, they kind of make EDM like it's easy to DJ. So like they always make it like this amount of bars if it's this BPM, this amount of bars for like the drops. So that way everything like lines up like perfectly.
Oh shit.
So
okay.
yeah, EDM's actually a lot more structured. But yeah, hip hop is just like a little bit easier because, you know, it's only like so many layers and
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel that.
Plus, like I don't know, I just actually really enjoy hip hop music, so it's not like I'm just choosing that because it's easier.
Right,
I actually
right.
like really enjoy it,
Yeah.
and then you know get a vocalist on there to really make it pop, so it's like a team effort instead of just
True.
grinding out a song.
True. Yeah. And I think like with a lot of lyrics, it gives like people a lot of people like something to remember and like
Exactly. Yeah.
be repeating in their head all day at work.
Right. Yeah.
You want to do this? So, like, right after high school, did you go to college?
Yeah. Yeah. I went to CSUP for a while. So right out of high school, I went to CSUP, CSU Pueblo, and I changed my major like 3 times, like while I was there. So at first I went for engineering, then I think I changed to like physics, then biology, and then I stopped going for a while because like I just couldn't figure it out. And then I ended up going back, and I picked up a math degree just because it was like the closest thing I was to, since I took all the physics classes and all the math classes, and um, I just decided to pick up like a computational math minor because it'll take the same amount of time to graduate. But I'm really close now, but I'm just like taking a break right now because I don't know. I'm still just trying to figure it out. Like, I definitely want to get my degree now, just because I'm so close. But I don't know. Honestly, if I was just graduating high school now, I don't think I would have gone to college because, like with everything that I've learned, like I don't really think like a degree would be necessary. Like for me anyway. Like
Totally.
because college works for a lot of people, but for me, I don't think I really would have needed it if I was just graduating high school. You know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I feel like people undervalue the skill of just going out there and perfecting a skill, and like you don't need college if you're filling a niche of something that people need or want, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, like yeah, too many colleges makes people like all fight for the same job,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And a lot of people end up like being in debt because everybody, it's a high job in demand, they can't get that job because everybody's just taught to like want that job, and then you have all these people that paid so much money for a degree that can't pay it back. It kind of sucks the way that society is, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
So walk me through your first when you bought your first piece of equipment. Like, what was that? What was that like?
um
As a DJ, that's gotta be pretty. Or as a producer, what do you like people to call you?
um DJ or producer, honestly. Probably producer first though, because I definitely put a lot more time into producing than I do DJing.
All right, yeah. So as a producer, like, your equipment's the most important thing.
Yeah.
What was that like when you got your first piece?
So I guess technically my first piece was my guitar, which I got a long time ago, but I don't really count that because, getting your first like good guitar, it's like it's a pretty cool experience. But it's just like whatever, I'm gonna play this, whatever. But once I started producing, when I figured out like, well, like I could actually use like my skills to like make something and like share it instead of just recording a video of me playing guitar, and just putting that out there. So at first I was just using my school computer to make beats, which is like a 2018 MacBook Air, and that thing was a piece of trash. Like every time I'd open up a plugin, it would freeze or like crash.
Yeah.
So my first like good piece of equipment that I got was definitely my MacBook, my good at MacBook Pro. It was like a 2020 MacBook Pro M1. So it was like the maxed out like MacBook that you can get, and like just like having that was just like amazing because as soon as I opened it up, I went to make a beat, and I made a beat in probably like half the time that it would have took for me to like do it in the other computer because it wasn't always crashing.
Yeah.
It just ran like just so smooth. So that was a really cool experience, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Changed everything.
Yeah, so yeah, that was, and ever since then, like my beats have been more complex because I could actually like layer shit without it crashing, and yeah, that was definitely pretty dope.
Sorry, I had to get another drink.
I might get one too. Do you want another one?
I'm good.
I'm gonna grab one too.
So Daniel, how's shit changed for you since your interview?
Oh, bro, everything's popped off. Conan hit me up. I was surprised he's the first one.
No, not Conan, bro. Jimmy, at least.
I denied him, but I just want to say he hit me up.
Oh, that's like some ASMR shit, bro.
It really is.
So, what's your favorite to play, acoustic or electric?
See, like I don't know, like all these questions are so hard because I can't really pick one. Because
Really?
like I don't know, like I love to like play like all three of my guitars because I have an electric, well technically four because I have a bass too. Well technically five because I have two electrics. But
And a
anyway,
Yuki.
wait what?
And a Yuki.
Yeah, so technically six because I got a ukulele too. But nah, I don't know, like for certain styles I love electric, like some R&B, like I don't know, like some hip hop too. And then my acoustic, I love playing that for like R&B because you have that like really like natural sound.
That warm.
Yeah, so when I'm playing like extended chords on that and like doing like the different stuff, like it definitely has that like really nice tone that just sounds amazing with R&B. But even with rap too, I've recorded my acoustic for rap too, and I don't know, for like certain things, I just feel like you need an acoustic for.
True.
And then I've been recording a lot more with my classical guitar, like my nylon string guitar. Like I made some Spanish guitar beats, some Spanish guitar samples, and that type of thing. I made this one where I actually sampled the show Narcos. Like they're like talking at the beginning, and then it goes into like some like Spanish shit.
Oh, that's dope.
So I don't know, bro. Like I can't really answer that song, that question.
I feel that. Yeah, I've been Deryk let me borrow his acoustic, and I've been playing it because I've only played electric for like a year, and I just find the acoustic so awkward because I've only played electric. Like I'm like, man, I gotta reach over.
That's true, because it's so much bigger, and then like the strings feel different too.
Yeah.
Like you have to press down a little bit more.
Yeah, and like the higher frets are like hard to play.
Yeah.
With bar chords and stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
But I mean, I do like the sound of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Once you get used to it, then it'll be just the same as playing an electric, just different,
Yeah.
But I think it helped me out too, since like the first guitar I had was an acoustic, so.
Oh yeah.
That's just kind of what I learned on. So like since I started on acoustic, once I moved to electric, I was like, whoa, this is like stupid easy, because it's like the neck is so much thinner, and that's easier to press down the strings. Yeah.
Or thinner. Yeah.
But oh yeah.
Damn. All right. So you're from Pueblo. I would give you the title of the Pueblo's biggest producer at the moment.
Oh yeah.
What would you say, Daniel?
I don't know any bigger.
Exactly.
Yeah. Honestly, I only know like 4 of us, so I would say that too. Not to like brag or anything.
You claim that title?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. SVNTI is the best producer in all of Pueblo.
I agree.
But I don't know, because like the other producers I know, like they're very talented, like for sure. But as far as like actually making like the moves, I think I'm the only one that's actually like made some like pretty decent moves so far. Because I mean, like,
he got shouted out by Timbaland.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was actually nuts. Like that was probably like, as far as like everything that I've done with production, like music production, like that Timbaland shout out was probably, I don't know, bro. That was just like insane.
But walk us through that from the beginning.
So it all began in like around January. I heard about this app called Clubhouse, and at the time Clubhouse was like this invite only app where you had to like know somebody that was in it, and they had to give you an invite, and then you can like log in to do that. So one of the homies that I DJ'd for, Martyr Thompson, he's an amazing battle rapper and freestyler too. So shout out Martyr.
Shout out.
Yeah,
shout out Martyr.
He got me in the app, so I did that. I was kind of navigating the app. It's kind of hard to like figure out at first, because I just would hop into like different like rooms, like different music rooms, and then I found this like group of producers they seemed pretty cool. So I just kept going to these rooms with like all these different producers. Then I found out like, whoa, there's actually some like big producers in here. They're not all like people like me. Like there's this guy who like he works with DJ Mustard like all the time. Like he produced like Ballin', Go Loco, like the big like DJ
Damn.
Mustard songs.
Go Loco?
Yeah.
Damn.
My bitch go loco.
Oh fuck yeah.
Go loco. But anyway, like so all these like big producers are in there, so like, oh, this seems like a pretty good like place to be. So I would keep going in there. And like a lot of times these guys drop gems, but most of the time honestly they just be bullshitting. Like I'm not even gonna lie. They be trolling like the fuck out of like other rooms, just like doing funny shit. But I don't know, like one day I was just like playing some beats, because like they would do this thing where like everybody would just like play their beats, and then like the bigger producers would like give feedback like, hey, like do this. And since I was a new producer, I like wanted to take advantage of that. So I was like playing my beats, and then they're like, who did the guitar on that? And I was like, I do all my own guitars. Like that's like my main instrument. And then this guy he produced a couple songs he produced a song off of Post Malone's album, Stoney, like the one that like kind of blew him up.
Yeah, totally.
Oh shit.
He produced a song on there, and he's like, hey, send me some stuff. So I sent him some stuff, and this was back in like February, I think. And then I was like, okay, cool. So I sent him some stuff, and then like a couple times he talked to me. He's like, hey, I really like these. I'm like, okay, cool. And then like probably like 4 or 5 months later, he like played this beat in the room, and it had like my loop that I recorded on there. Yeah, it was like my guitar loop, and then he played this beat with it on. It was like, whoa, this sounds crazy. This sounds like really good. Then the next day, Timbaland reposts it, and he tags him in there. And then, I don't know, bro, it's just like nuts to see like Timbaland, like one of my biggest inspirations. He posts something that like, you know, I like helped work on. Like it was just like a crazy feeling to like feel that. As like, it made me really think like, yo, maybe I could actually like make it in this industry. Like after all, like you know, if Timbaland's reposting something that like, you know,
hell yeah,
Timbaland likes something that I made. You know, that shit's like
oh
a
yeah,
really
Timbaland's
cool
a legendary producer, man.
Yeah,
he'll be remembered forever.
Yeah.
So after that, everything kind of changed.
Yeah, everything really changed after that. Cause like he was kind of the first person to like really give me a chance in like those like clubhouse rooms, and like I go in those rooms like every day. But like ever since then, like people were like, oh shit, like Nigel could actually like produce. He could actually like play guitar too. So like people are like hitting me up all the time now. Since then, my Instagram has blown up. Like it's gone from like I had like 300 followers, and I think I'm at like 1,300 followers now. People just like keep following me. Like I keep going to these rooms. I keep meeting new people. And actually today, interestingly enough, this guy actually hit me up today because one of my homies, he reposted one of my beats, and I guess it like got around or whatever. And then some guy found it who produces for like Yeet, which is one of my he's like one of my favorite rappers right now. Like I don't know, he's like probably one of my favorite rappers right now, like underground rappers. And he hit me up. He's like, hey, like I like your stuff. Send me some stuff. So I was like, yeah, I bet. Like I'll send you some stuff, which I'll do that later tonight. But anyway, like I don't know, just like the fact that like these people that with like 11K followers are like hitting me up for like because they want to work with me. Like that's kind of it's pretty cool, and like it happens like I wouldn't say frequently, but I mean it does happen, which is still a really cool feeling, you know. And again, like makes me feel like, you know, maybe I could actually do something in this industry after all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, man, you're Pueblo's biggest producer right now. Would you say you've worked with most or every Pueblo rapper?
Pueblo rappers, I wouldn't say most, honestly. I've only worked like a few. And then a lot of them that I've worked with, like we haven't even really released the songs. Like, you know, we just like made the songs. Like I've sent beats to a lot of like the Pueblo rappers too. But like honestly, the thing about local rappers is
oh shit! Watch what you say. Watch what you say.
All right, I'm gonna keep it PG.
Nah, fuck it. Air them bitches out. Air that bitch out.
All right, so the thing about like local rappers is that like, and I feel like this is like anywhere you go. If you're like a producer that's like just starting out, like you're gonna run into the same problem. It's that local rappers will hit you up, especially if you're like your shit's nice. They'll hit you up and be like, "Hey, bro, I want to work," and you know you're like, "Okay, cool, yeah, like let's work." And then, you know, you go into work, you make the beat for them, and then they don't want to pay. Like, and it's
oh shit.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know, man. Yeah, and I've actually had this guy hit me up before, and he's like, "Hey, bro, like, I have this song that has like 1,000 views on like SoundCloud or whatever. Like, if you give me a beat, I'll give you like some of the royalties." And like that's just like all backward because like as a producer, you're working for the rapper. So first of all, you should be getting paid for like even if you're just like a local guy, you should be getting paid for the beat. And then on top of that, the producer will always get at least 50%. Like producers always get 50%, and then the other 50% split up between like if there's only like one other guy working, it's like the rapper writes all his own shit, and like, you know, if he works for a label, then that goes to another percentage of that. You know, if there's a writer, another percentage goes to that. So like a rapper shouldn't get 50% or like not even 50%, especially if he's working with a label and a writer and like all these other things. But producers are always supposed to get 50%. So when like rappers come to me and they're like, "Hey, give me a beat, I'll shout you out, and I'll give you like, you know, like 10%." Like, nah, that's like all backward because rappers need the producers. You know, like I mean, producers need rappers kind of too, but like not really. You know, like producers could like just do their own shit and like make money that way, but rappers, respect your producers.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Yo, feel free to grab that.
Know the
Move
industry.
it around. Damn, facts. Santi dropping gems.
Right.
All you local rappers, y'all better pay up.
Yeah.
But all right, who's the best local rapper in Pueblo that you think?
So like that I've worked with, or just like in general?
Let's do both. Two separate lists. So, best one that you worked with, best one in general that you want to shout out.
I got a few honestly, because there's like a few rappers that I really like. So first one is probably like my homie Most High. Shout out Most High.
Most High.
But
what's his Instagram?
I think it's like Most High. Hold on, let me find out real quick. I think it's like Most High Artist. Let me find out real quick. Yeah, so it's MOS_HI_artist. He's a really good rapper. He just released a Cypher with Friends actually. Or no, is he? I don't think he released it yet, but he's about to release it. So like, stay tuned for that. Like, he's probably one of the most talented rappers in this town, honestly. And probably like the other rapper I really want to shout out is Artemis LaFleur, or actually everybody in his group. Still Time. It's a collective group of a bunch of different rappers. If you go to any of their shows, it's gonna be like some crazy energy with their shows, because they do come with a lot of energy, and their music is actually really good. I actually have a song with Artemis and Ben Balla coming out soon, another guy in Still Time. So stay tuned for that. Like, we just got to finish mixing it. And yeah, just get that knocked out. But that's going to be...
Ben Balla?
Yeah.
Isn't that a freaking diamond? Like, it's like a chain maker, isn't it?
I think it is.
I think Ben Balla makes chains.
But he spells his name with an 8 instead of a B, so maybe that makes a difference.
Oh, damn.
But then again, I don't really know. But... yeah.
Shout out Ben Balla.
Yeah, shout out Ben Balla. Shout out Artemis LaFleur.
Shout out Artemis LaFleur. Yeah, I had Artemis LaFleur in here the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be working, but I showed him some love. He was here.
Oh word. Yeah, that's what's up. Hopefully he gets on, because he's a really cool guy. Honestly, he's really talented too.
We had tacos. Went and got some tacos.
That's what's up.
Fucking dang. So they're the most talented in Pueblo. All right.
Or if I could just go off on like another tangent too.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So like actually at our last show, I've DJ'd for Artemis, I think 3 times now. I tend to DJ with him a lot, which I'm actually going to DJ with him again too, because he's going to be performing at the next show that we have, which is October 9th. So if you're seeing this before October 9th, you guys should come out. It's at where they have the bands in the backyard by Best Buds here in Pueblo, Colorado. So pop out.
Fuck Best Buds. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
but yeah, pop out. You can find me or Daniel on Facebook, and one of us can sell you tickets. Could buy it on the link, but you should definitely pop out. It's gonna be
Daniel Maines
or Maines. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I see you like almost every day, but I don't know how to see your name. But
it's definitely Daniel Maines, I believe. Daniel Maines. I don't know. Now you got me questioning.
Daniel Mayonnaise. I'm just playing. It's
shout out
definitely
Daniel.
not mayonnaise, but
yeah. The other Daniel.
Yeah, the other Daniel.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys should pop out for that. But anyway, back to the story I was just going off on another tangent. But so the last show I DJ'd with Artemis, I think they were like the second to or the third to last performers to play, and that's like literally right after I got all my turntable equipment, because I just got my turntables like recently, and I've been getting the parts to make it work like kind of over time since I got them. And I just got brand new needles. I just got like brand new like everything, and I was like doing that, and I was just like, I was DJing, I was spinning the records, or like just running off my computer, and just like using the turntables. And those guys have like so much energy. Like, honestly, next time I DJ for them, I'm probably gonna have to bring different equipment, because like, I don't know, their energy is just insane. Like, they kept jumping up and down on the stage, but since I shared the same stage with them, it was making my needles jump, and it was making the record stop, because like needles kept jumping, and because like the stage was just shaking so much. And then everybody like was like boo boo boo, because like they thought it was the DJ's fault. It's like, nah, bro, like I'm just trying to make this work. And then the cords were unplugging just because they were jumping so much. So like, I'm not gonna lie, like their set kind of got fucked up, but it wasn't really like all my fault. But now I know like a way around that. But it was just a crazy experience, like they just had so much energy that my equipment was fucking up. But overall, it was still a great time. Everybody had a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to like DJing with those guys again soon.
Yeah, I definitely popped out to that show. That show was really lit. Shout out Daniel for putting that on.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like Daniel's been doing a lot for this city actually. So like another shout out to Daniel because like dude's my homie. But I don't know, as far as like the pop music scene, like everything that's been like really happening here has really been because of him. So like big shout out to Daniel for real.
Facts. Yeah, I'm trying to get him on here tomorrow. Whenever I put this out, this day already happened. So.
Word. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's awesome. So you said you're DJing the show on the 9th.
Yeah. So that's like I said, it's gonna be at like my Best Buds where they do the bands in the backyard. If you're familiar with that.
No, I definitely am.
Yeah. I know you are.
I used to work there, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah, dude.
When I saw you at the Joey Badass concert.
Yeah.
We'll
used to work there.
Okay, yeah.
Better pay Flow Rider.
Yeah, you better pay Flow Rider. but yeah, man, that's awesome. Now that I don't, I'm excited to go check that out, and that's gonna be fun. Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Wait, I think I'm off.
Hell yeah.
I'm down to go though.
Yeah, maybe I could like bring a camera and like record some stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, that'd be dope.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Daniel's been getting into like doing like videos and stuff too, so he has a really nice camera as well. So like we're actually been trying to get like a lot of different like people with cameras. Like my sister's really good with the camera too, so we're actually trying to get a bunch of different people so we could put together a really good recap video at the end. Everybody just gets like different clips. So if you want to pop out, just
that'd be awesome, man.
know.
Yeah, I'm probably definitely gonna go, unless I die or something. We'll see.
Hopefully you won't die in the next couple weeks then.
Exactly. Fucking so damn, man, that joint got me fucking zooted. So are you working on any projects right now with any artists?
So I do have a couple collabs coming out pretty soon. Just with like different producers that I've met like on that same app Clubhouse. Like I don't know, like honestly, if it wasn't for that app Clubhouse, I don't think I'd be where I am right now because I don't know, it's just really nice to have that feedback from like actual big producers that have like, gone back with me and like they really help me improve my beats instead of it's different with people like that and then like showing beats to like local artists and just like, just showing them to like my mom or like, just people that I know because everybody locally is just going to tell me like, oh, those beats are so good. But when you show them to like actual producers who are like actually in the industry, they could tell you like, yo, this ain't it. And like when they tell you like your beat sucks, that's honestly like the most helpful thing that like, that you could really get instead of everybody just telling you that it's great. Because you're going to go out thinking like, oh, I have like beats as good as like Murder Beats. I'm going to make it. And then when like once you like get to that point, they're like, yo, this shit sucks. And then it's just going to like suck for you because like you just thought that your beats are like great the entire time. But like when people tell you like, yo, your beats like aren't that good, like change this about it, then you're actually like learning, you're understanding like more about, what a good beat consists of, and then you can like really form that into like your style. And wait, what was the question again?
This guy's high. No, you were talking about how the best thing for you as a producer is for someone to say, hey man, this beat isn't what you think it is. Like and there's famous people on Clubhouse. What are some of the artists on Clubhouse that you've had conversations with?
Oh yeah. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, like this guy that works with DJ Mustard, there's this other producer who has worked with like Post Malone. He's done stuff with him, and who else is in there? There's like a couple other guys. Like there's this guy who's worked with like Youngboy NBA. There's
Free NBA.
Yeah, free Youngboy for real, man. Like
he didn't do it. Whatever he did,
yeah,
he didn't do it. I don't know what it was.
We'll do 2 podcasts just in case he comes out and decides he wants one.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, that's a joke that's running around.
Oh, really? I don't get it. Shit. What is the joke?
So people say, "Oh, I got 2 jobs just in case Youngboy comes out and decides he needs one."
All right.
Oh yeah, and I think like what you asked before that too was like what other like projects I have coming out was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So like I have this one project with this like girl from Toronto. Her name is Charity.
Shout out Charity.
Yeah. Fuck. Hold on. What's Chartelli? You can find it on Spotify. Stream. I think Fast Car.
What's the first name? What's the whole name?
It's just like Chartelli.
Oh,
like
not charity.
No, it's like charity, but it's just like has like an L in it. Hold on, let me find out.
Yeah, whatever
like
your name is, lady.
I'm sorry for not remembering your name, Charity. I'm gonna tag you into this, but okay, so it's Chartelli, CHARTELLI. Streamer songs, Fast Car, Gas. Gas is the latest one that just came out. It's an amazing song. She has a really amazing style, honestly. It's like a pop rap style, kind of like Ian Dior, but like she has a very unique voice and she could actually sing. So she has, yeah, she's a really good artist, honestly. You should check her out. But we have a song that's coming out soon. I produced it like a while ago, honestly, and I don't know, we're about ready to put it out now, honestly. We just need to get it mixed, so just watch out for that. Tylenol coming out. I don't know when it's going to come out, but it's going to be soon. So definitely stream that once it comes out because it's a pretty good song. I'm not even going to lie. I'm really happy about that song. So let's see, what other collaborations do I have going on? Oh yeah, a song just came out that I produced with Bank Moody, Money Making Mitch. Be sure to stream that. Fire. It's an older beat that I actually made. He really brought it to life. So shout out to him, man. So
yeah, that song was fire.
Hell yeah. And let's see what else have I done. Oh yeah. Go to YouTube and stream Get It Like That by Rick G. Yeah, definitely stream that one.
Shout out Rick G.
Yeah, shout out Rick G. Yeah, that's another beat that I made, another sample beat. Hey, Jodeci, if you're seeing this, you should approve our song so that way we can put it on Spotify because I sampled you guys, but, you know, yeah. But anyway,
hell yeah.
I think that's pretty much everything that I have out right now. I have a lot of stuff in the works, but as of right now, that's pretty much everything that I got out.
Hell yeah. All right, let's talk. All right, so you said you're showing your mom your beats?
Yeah.
All right. Do you live with your mom?
I do now, yeah. I moved back in with my parents.
That's so fucking... What's bringing girls like back home like?
I just don't do it.
You just don't do it? It's just too hard?
Well, okay, so I'm not going to lie. Like, the big reason I don't do that is because the girls that I attract and the girls that I'm attracted to, if any of you are watching this,
beautiful
I'm sorry.
Black women.
Like, turn it off. Skip like 30 seconds.
But... So like the girls that I am attracted to and the girls I attract, they're just usually, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat. They're just fucking crazy. Like they're not like the type of people that I want to bring back to my parents. So unless that changes or something else happens, like I don't know.
They're not the kind to bring home to mom.
Yeah, my mom's not gonna meet them. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
They just meet. What do they meet? They just meet the pillow.
Yeah. You're right.
That's hilarious. That is so funny. So you're single then?
Yeah.
Damn. Hell yeah. Are you single? You're single too, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, we're single boys right now.
Yep. Single gang.
Yeah. We're kings, bro. You know who Kevin Samuels is?
Just focus on yourself.
Yeah.
You know Kevin Samuels?
Yeah, I do.
Bro. We're all high value kings, bro.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you guys know Fresh and Fit?
I don't think so.
They're basically like the same thing as Kevin Samuels. They're just talking shit to women, just like berating women with fucking shit that's wrong with them.
Yeah.
Bigging up, man.
Hell yeah. Because we're kings, bro.
Right, we're kings. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So you got your projects. Any like anything else you want to shout out? Anything else? Any new things you want to let people know about?
I think that's pretty much it. Just know that I'm working on a bunch of shit. I'm definitely trying out a bunch of different sounds. I have a bunch of different stuff in the works with like things that could potentially turn into like pretty big placements. So that's just always nice to hear. Just like stay tuned. Just follow me on Instagram because I usually post all my updates there. If you really want to follow me and see what's going on, but I don't know. I really feel like something big is gonna happen soon. I really hope something big is gonna happen soon because I'm really not trying to work a 9 to 5 anymore. But Until then, you know.
What's a dream placement?
A dream placement, like right now, like I don't know. I feel like if you ask any producer, they're always gonna tell you it's like Drake or Kanye West, because like if you get any of those placements, like you're made for life, you know. Because like if you get a placement by them, everybody's gonna know who you are. Everybody's gonna come to you for beats, and then from that point on, you know, you're pretty much just set for life. But I mean, besides those two, because those would definitely be like the two that I would want to like, you know, get going. I really like Playboi Carti's music. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think as a lyricist, he ain't it. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm sorry, Carti, if you watch this at some point.
Ouch.
But yeah. But like
I still like you, Carti. I still like your music.
No, but I love Carti. He's honestly my favorite artist because like I feel like he makes amazing music. You know, like I don't know what it is. Like
the vibe.
He just says shit. Like he can make a vibe exactly. He knows how to pick the right beats. He knows how to like make a vibe, and he really shapes like the under. Like if you really think about it, Playboi Carti really shapes the underground scene, if that makes sense. Because like when he released Self-Titled, the whole underground scene was filled with like, you know, plug beats and like he's pretty much started like the SoundCloud rap era, where you know everybody's trying to like really be like Playboi Carti, like they're copying his style. Then he released Die Lit. It was the same thing. Everybody's like wants to be Carti, and then when he released a Whole Lot of Red was like last year. Like now everybody's making rage beats. Now you have artists like Yeet. You have artists like fucking even like Trippie Red's like doing like the rage style. So I don't know. Shout out Playboi Carti, my favorite artist. So if you see
Shout
us,
out Playboi Carti.
like bro, listen to my beats. Like let's make something happen. You know?
Santi.
Yeah, Santi with a V.
Hell yeah, man. You want to tell them where they could follow you and stuff? You want to tell them, just repeat it one more time?
Yeah. So again, so Instagram is like my main form of like where I really. So Instagram is really where I put all my beats. So it's SVNTI PROD, Santi Prod, like as a producer on Instagram. That's where like I do all my business work, honestly. That's where I get all my DMs. That's where I follow everybody. That's where I talk to everybody. That's where I post all my beat snippets. I'm trying to get a YouTube going so I can post more beats there. But as of right now, like Instagram, I have a couple beats on SoundCloud, but they're like all my old beats, so you don't really want to listen to those. So Instagram is like the main place where like you could follow me. Until I get like a Facebook business thing going, or you know, wait, what is that? Do you hear that?
The dogs outside are going crazy.
Oh, bro, I didn't know what that was. That's nuts.
Yeah. Just try to fucking keep going. All right. So was that all your socials?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Hell yeah, Daniel Ridgeway. You want to tell them where you want to tell the people where to follow you?
My main thing is YouTube, so check out Daniel Ridgeway on YouTube. Trying to post at least once a week there.
Hell yeah. So Santi, could we get one of your beats pulled up, and could we have Daniel Ridgeway rap on that shit?
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
Fuck yeah, let's do that shit. All right.